Howdy folks, welcome back to another video, and this one's gonna be a little bit different than what you're used to, and hopefully not super long since I have two entire other videos I need to edit. But you might not even know this if you don't follow me over on Instagram, but in December before Christmas, I got some money from a dear friend of mine in Friend Soup, which I put towards with addition to some of my own money to ordering a custom stuffed animal of my little guy Archie. I sent in a reference photo in December and I was told that it would get shipped out in the middle of February, but it was actually shipped out in January and I just got him today. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of an unboxing video. I'm so excited, guys. You have no idea. Archie is going to become real. So here it is. I'm not very used to recording with my actual camera, let alone in landscape. So if the video work isn't the best, that's my fault. It's really cute. Like the box even itself, it might be a little bit banged up, but I'm sure that's USPS. The box is so cute. Very clear that you know what it is. I'm gonna get it open because I don't think that I could get it open easily with only one hand. So I'll get it open and I'll be right back. Right on top, they have my little reference sheet. I can kind of see him from here. You can see a little bit of green. But here's the reference sheet I gave with everything pretty clearly. They actually did email me asking for some color clarifications. But apart from that, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, he's so cute. And they do have everything. They have his little booties. They even did the pattern on his neckerchief, even though I said that they didn't really need to if they didn't want to. He has his four wings with the darker color underneath. It looks a little bit more gray on camera, but I promise it's not as gray as it looks. It's actually more of like a reddish brown, but I don't really know why it looks so gray on camera. He has, they only did give him one tail, even though I did write on it for two, but that's okay because Archie can have as many tails as he'd like. He can have three, he can have four. I am not at all bothered by the fact that he has one tail. I have a lot of art of him actually with one tail. He has his four wings, which is like one of his most defining features, so I'm glad they did have his four wings. That is, oh my god, he's so cute. Look at his face. He's so cute. Okay, so for some clear shots, here he is from the front. He actually sits up on his own, which I know a lot of people that I saw when looking at reviews were complaining, hey, my Budsie doesn't sit upright. He does. He sits entirely upright just fine. Some side views we can have of him. His hat is very long. I think he's adorable. Here he is. His cheek fluff is white, which is a bit interesting that his cheek fluff is on his red fur but is white, but I don't care. I think that it's still adorable. He has his two wings here. You can see that they're blocky like in game. If you turn him behind him, he doesn't sit up too right in some positions, but here he has his tail with the green at the end. He has his four wings, which are positioned pretty well, and I want to say everything is very solidly sewn on. Like this isn't gonna fall apart anytime soon. He feels like any quality plush that I'd get at the store, which is really great because that's also another thing that I've heard about that I was a little worried about. There's not that much detail on his bootsies, but again, I really don't mind. He is super cute. Underside, white belly. The white on the belly goes all the way back, which I appreciate a lot. And his face, again, his face. Look at my man. I know that there's a couple other people out there who have gotten Animal Jam Budsies, and honestly, not all of them have even turned out to look as good as my little Archer boy. I am so excited. Look at him. The one thing I find pretty interesting, actually, is the fact that his little, like, bandana, it isn't attached to him. It isn't sewn on in any way. It is just, you know, tied. It's literally tied here. So if I really wanted to, I could take his bandana off. I'm not going to do that because he would look weird and naked without his bandana. However, literally the only issue that I have is that if I lay him on his side, it's a little easier with one hand. The underside of his bandana, like, the edges of the thread were not really trimmed at all, which is, again, it's fine. I could not care less. If I really wanted to, I could like trim it myself, so I don't really mind. Like the same goes for like when I mentioned like, you know, he's missing the pattern on the side of his foot. But here's the thing that I see a lot of like Budsie owners complaining about is that they don't have every single little detail on the plush that they had on the reference sheet. Like, look, you know, here I have like that he has, you know, 2 tails, 4 wings. Obviously he has his 4 wings, but he only has 1 tail. Something that I feel like a lot of people who are getting Budsies need to really consider is that this was $150. That sounds like a lot of money to a lot of people watching this video, I'm sure, because you guys are probably young. But $150 for an entirely custom plush based off of what is likely either amateur artwork or in-game photographs. $150 is nothing. If you want to get like a full high quality, game accurate, proportional accuracy, like custom plush, that's going to cost you hundreds of dollars, and you're not going to get that from Budsies. You're going to have to order it custom from some sort of specialty plush maker. And Budsies, though they do, without, you know, any sort of hesitation, make plushies for people with OCs. The plushies that they're making were originally intended for children's drawings. You are making something that is a lot more complex than is intended for a kid's drawing. Because have you guys seen kids' drawings? They specialize in making kids' drawings come to life, not in-game models. And for $150, this man is perfect. He looks a little silly. Yes, of course he looks a little silly, but that's the charm. And for $150, this is more than worth it. Also, for scaling, this is my hand. He's not a small boy. This man is large. And I happened to get him during a time as well where for the holidays, they were giving a free certificate of birth. Obviously, it's not filled out right now, but I'm going to fill it out. Name of owner, probably Sam. Name of Budsie, Archie. Birth date. He'll probably, even though I didn't get him on my birthday, I'll write his birthday because we share birthday. See, look at this man. $150 well spent, y'all. So yeah, Archie's officially real and in my life, and I don't know, maybe I might make some little silly edits with the plushie in the future. I don't know. I love him so much, and Archie gets to live out my unrealized dreams of seeing a Tally Hall concert because they're still on hiatus and probably will never return. You go get him, Archie. Either way, I love this man. I love him so much. Archie was not my original fursona. In fact, he kind of was thrust into the limelight of my life after I made the KijiCon channel, and now I have over 600 pieces of art of this man between fan art and commissions, and he is now my main fursona. Who knows? Maybe one day, hopefully in the future when I have more adult money and a little bit more freedom, maybe I'll have an Archie fursuit and I'll have to do a fursuit unboxing years in the future now if I'm still doing KijiCon. Either way, huge shout out and massive thank you to Budsies, which they didn't sponsor this video or anything. Wow. I wasn't expecting this when I put in my order. I was ready to be disappointed. I was ready to keep my expectations low. But no, I was blown out of the water by this guy. I love him. And if you guys have been considering getting one and, you know, you have realistic expectations, I say go for it, man. It wouldn't hurt. And yeah, I think that I should leave this here. I have 2 videos coming out very shortly, an update video and a commentary video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see y'all around.